Alrighty, welcome back to Beans Scattered Fitness. Yeah, just a little bit before 1 in the afternoon, I was almost in that area where I was going to take a nap. But I said, nope, let's go in and do some lifting. Let's get that blood moving. Oh, stretch it out. Oh. Now this is a lower back exercise, but oh gosh, it's also just a really good stretch. You know, I did bring my Bluetooths too. I got them in the car. So if I get them, you'll be able to hear me better. So I will go and do that. And then come back here and do the actual exercise I'm planning on doing. Okay, so brought these Bluetooths that actually were given to me. Try this again. Let's take a hat on and get these put in. Then I may have to test them and see if they're actually hooked up. They should hook up automatically. But I'm going to pause this and see if it's actually hooked. All right, it says we're hooked up, so hopefully the audio will be way better. So as I was saying, I was using this to try and do a stretching exercise. All right, get the shoulders stretched out, the arms, and of course I am engaging muscles. Remember, every exercise, every movement is engaging muscles. One that I don't do very often, but it feels so good. Then I actually do the real exercise. Well, more real exercise. And then like this, it's very low impact. Right? And it's engaging some core muscles. And it's a really good stretch. Yesterday, I got sore and cramped from the arm workout. I had to take salt. Which, if I think of it, I'll show you what I'm taking when I get back in the car and head to work. But it was what the doctor ordered. So it's either use Celtic salt or pink Himalayan salt. The thing with it is we have a lot of trace elements that you need: manganese, magnesium, potassium, besides the sodium chloride is in salt. So, and that helps your nervous system to fire, because cramping is just your nerves firing off and locking your muscles up because you don't have the right mineral balance. And you're kind of like a battery, you know, like in the Matrix. One of my favorite movies, the first one. If it has anything, you know, when they did the second and third, they went to the realm of ridiculous, but hey, the money was there. That's the same thing with the movie The Highlander. They should have listened to their own advice. There can be only one. The Highlander 2 really was bad. And Highlander 3 was bad too, but now the TV series, The Highlander, surprisingly in my opinion, was a very enjoyable series, and I did like that one. So when they brought both of them in on the third one, that was pretty cool. But the first movie was the best. If you haven't seen it, it was made a long time ago. It's called The Highlander. Opens up with a a rock and queen song, and professional wrestling, and a sword fight. And I knew right then I had found a winner. My buddy Robert and I, oh, this is going to be good. And we didn't. We just said, oh, Highlanders, and I'm Scottish, let's grab it. We had no idea it was going to be as enjoyable as it was. So we'll work on this one for a while instead of jumping from machine to machine, and we'll kind of stick in the one here. What are we tearing up?
We're tearing up and put a golf simulator in.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So that got me plugged into our head.
Exactly. What's that?
We're going to put a golf simulator in this one. Huh.
Are you grabbing the paper for that?
That's going to be fun. That's actually pretty cool. So, kick the weight up a little bit. More resistance in that. Not very many pulleys here. So yesterday when I posted the full stack attack pluses, you know, I got my usual trolls. Oh, there's pulleys. You know, yeah, no kidding. To make it a nice smooth motion. That's what the pulleys do. It takes a jerking motion, and like this is, and it makes it nice and smooth. And the weights are calibrated. We're here, where there's basically just a single pulley system, just changing direction. The bottom weight there is 295. On the pulley system, the bottom weight is 97.5. So they are calibrated. Calibrated. And if you did a lot of work in the gym, you would know that. So when you say something about the pulleys, you don't understand what a gym's about, even if you go look at them. All right, kick the weight up a little bit. Same thing. Oh, it's like to do the stretch. Get the shoulders stretched out. Engage the lower back. In a controlled, comfortable way. You know, you're also, strengthening your wrist, hanging on to everything. And you do the full down, which is going to engage the lats and the biceps. Hopefully the audio is good here because I have Bluetooth on, so it should be. But we know how much fun I have with audio. Then we kick the weight up a little bit more. So, we had a game in. I was really wanting to say, I'm just going to nap in the car. Let's go to the parking lot at work. Just recline, and the problem is you wake up tired. I know, it sounds silly. I woke up tired. Well, but you were sleeping, I know. But I didn't get into enough sleep. Now, sometimes a nap is just what the doctor ordered, but sometimes you can avoid that nap by doing exercise. Not necessarily have to do huge, heavy exercises. Might be a good time to do high reps, lower or medium weights. And then get the blood moving and get you energized. Are you listening, Michael? Get you energized and wake you back up. You wake up, you be moving and grooving. So then, when it is time to go to bed, and you take your magnesium, about an hour later, you sleep throughout the night like a baby. Well, hopefully not like a baby, because, babies fuss and crap themselves. But anyway, I digress. So, sometimes you need to skip the nap. All right, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you feel like it. Sometimes you don't. Milan's got nuts. Common Joy's got nuts. Milan's don't. There we go. No commercial back in the 60s. But yeah, sometimes instead of taking that nap, do some light exercises. Go for a walk. Go for a jog. Walk around the farm. you know, get the blood moving. So now I will go to work and I won't be sluggish and I won't be tired. Because if I would have napped, I would have woke up and I've been sluggish and tired. And then it's hard to get moving again. You don't want that. You want to keep moving and moving and hydrated. Hydration's the key. So usually at least 3 exercises or 3 sets per exercise. Now I tend to do more when I'm really trying to isolate it. Position. Stretch that back. Stretch that back. I can even bring it in here like this. This is still exercise 2. This is just going to reach it to a different angle, kind of like the Cheetos when I use 2 decks. So this is going to really use the middle back, and then for here, I'll probably be using the lats more. You can mix it up. Lower back. Back and lats. Just have fun with it. Just enjoy it and have fun and have a good time. So actually I can kind of do 3 different exercises here. And since that's the case, I'm probably going to sit there and do another set. Kick the weight up. And bump up the weight up a little bit more. Now I can already tell that I feel much more energetic. And that's why I'm in the gym. Keeps you energized. And then when you do go out doors to enjoy things, you are more physically fit to enjoy it. And it doesn't hurt that I look decent for my age. Alright. I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm more of a power lifter and a selective one at that. But I do lift for my health. I lift for my physical health, my mental health. It helps me go out and enjoy things. It also helps my mental health. It keeps me in better shape where I can sit there and get up at 6 in the morning, do 2 to 3 hours of deliveries, come back home, eat all that stuff, come to the gym for an hour or so, and then also go work an 8-hour shift. But you know, when I go home, it's about 15-20 minutes of just kind of relaxing. And then I'm sleeping really well. And that's the way you want to do it. That's a better way. Hydration, and let's mix it up. So we got the lower back, hands a stretch. Oh. Then we got the middle back, our inner back. Each one has a different angle. Yeah, it gives you a good pump. So every now and then you gotta change it up. Have a little fun with it. So now we're gonna go and engage it a little bit different. All right, so now we're going to lower handle. This is going to catch the inner back and legs. Your delts too. And increase the weight. blood, give the blood a chance to recirculate and renew nutrients into the muscles and pull the carbon dioxide out of the muscles and bring more oxygen as you burn the fuel with oxygen. So it's a lovely system to understand. If you let the system stay at rest too long, then it's going to become very inefficient and you won't like the results. So you got to keep it prepped for movement. Understand, there's times of rest, that's at night. 6-7 hours is recommended. Anything more tends to get you overslept, but sometimes at the end of the week or Friday night, you might find yourself sleeping 8 or 9 hours because your body's trying to catch up. And that's okay too. All right, now for the next set. Move this up a little bit. And it can go for extension. And as usual, only a little bit. So I had somebody comment on my 385-pound bench. He's like, "You did that with no warm-up?" I'm like, no, of course I warmed up. When I'm doing those shorts, if you're watching the whole workout, absolutely, I have to warm up. Start with a bar. 95, 135, 185, 2 1/4, 275, 315. Before I go after those dumb weights. Dumbbells, that's what they're called. So yeah, when he said that, like, probably because I had the keys on, had the jeans on, looked like I just came in. Oh, you got that on the bar? Here, let me press it. We'll probably do a scenario like that for yucks. Like other people are loading up. I go, hey, mind if I try that? Doesn't look like too much, and then knock it out. Definitely have to be when I get back to the 405. It is funny though, when I was just recovering from the injury, and I was doing 245, and the young man's like, oh my God, that's incredibly, I was going to film you, but I didn't think, I didn't know if you'd mind it. I said, oh, no, go ahead. But, 245 is not impressive for me. But, thanks for cheering me on. I haven't seen him back. I'd like to see him back now when I get back to 405. And I've done that before where I've recovered or taken time off. I'm benching 275 and, the young kids come over, oh my God, it's impressive. And I'm like, not yet. It'll get there. But anything you're doing is impressive. It doesn't matter if you're benching 95 or you're benching 405. As long as you're working out, as long as you're trying to get yourself in shape, then you're doing it right. But don't worry about what I'm lifting or what Eddie Hall is lifting. Worry about what you're lifting. All right? And remember, by the end of the year, you want to be in a little bit better shape. And if you are, or at least the same shape, it's a win. And enjoy your wins. All right, time for the next one. Feels good. Feels good. A few minutes time. I still have a few minutes left. What to do? Alrighty. Well, let's finish off with a deadlift. Probably gonna be the only one I do. I haven't done them in a long time. Quarter. I've got a couple just to kind of remember what it feels like. I can feel engaging the lower back, the lats, the upper back. Definitely, it's a full range exercise, which I need to get back into. So today is a start. And then next week I'll start put it in as a full one now that I'm feeling better. Probably even engaging with the squats again. Squats. And always remember, put your weights on. Don't be the gym jerk. And return everything where you found it. Or where it was. It takes you time. Lay on the floor. And if you're wondering with weights, only weights away. Just lift 2 weights. So you can do it. No way, brother. I'm happy with today. Happy journey today. Made some money. Got some bills paid. It's hump day. Over the weekend. What I got planned. Got some fun things planned. I do have to remember to cancel an appointment. I got for Monday. I have a company boy. I'll try to make that call while in the car. Move it over for another day. So, as usual, I'll put this up as a premiere. Let's see if I can get to join in. I had my little buddy beat down. Josh asked for Monica and Monica, whatever his new name is, and the Virginia Bushcrafter had popped in. So I'm gonna try. That was 5:30. So I'm gonna try 5:45 this time. See if I can hit that perfect time where I can get more people. Maybe I'll advertise it on my channel too. See if I can get those views up. So remember, like, subscribe, buy me a protein shake. I'm starving, man. I'm starving. And remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise, hydration. Just get to the gym and lift, and enjoy life. Thanks for joining. Alrighty. So a couple things I always carry in my bag at work is I carry Himalayan sea salt. So this has got trace elements of magnesium, manganese, potassium, other trace metals that you need to help keep you from cramping up. So this is a lifesaver. Always have this in my bag. And then during the cold and flu season, I have Super C. All right. So it's got a big dosage of vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin A, vitamin E, and zinc. So this is my cold killer. And when I have members around me with the cold and flu, I take this 2 to 3 times a day. Now why 2 to 3 times a day? Because mostly the vitamin C is a water-soluble vitamin. So what you take in the morning is usually gone by the afternoon. All right, so if you are really wanting to fight viruses or prevent them from getting a hold, it is my recommendation that you take it 2 or 3 times a day. You really can't overdose on this, but don't get silly. But usually one of these in the morning, afternoon, and evening really will help me fight off anything that's trying to take hold. So this one's highly recommended. And Himalayan sea salt or Celtic salt is a real good one for when you're working out and you start feeling yourself cramping up. This will definitely relieve those crampings or prevent you from cramping to begin with. So with that, I will wish you guys a great weekend. I'm looking forward to it. I got brother and sister-in-law coming down. We're going to do some shooting and other fun activities. So it's all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Well, we're going to be doing some playing and having a good time. Hope you do too. Alrighty. Good morning. I'm Mac Bean, Scottish Fitness. Barnes Prepping Wildlife. I'm up before the sun. And time I get home tonight, the sun will be set for a very long time. Starting to feel like a vampire. Well, no, the anti-vampire, I guess. So, heading for my first delivery. Seems like every time I get a little bit ahead, here comes another bill. You know, ComEd wanting their money. How dare they? I figured this is a nice little scene here. The camera kind of enhanced it a little bit. So, really good workout yesterday. Massive workout with the arms and that. And then while I was running the premiere, and I thank for those who did come and watch it while it was, I guess, live. Not real live, but you know what I mean. I had to take salt, so I'm probably going to demo that a little bit, but I have a thing of Himalayan salt, and that or Celtic salt is better for you than regular salt because it has a lot of trace minerals that you need: potassium, manganese, magnesium, instead of just the sodium chloride. And that really helps when you're having cramps. So my arms are cramping up really bad because of the mass workout, which is why I do the mass workouts. That's the only way you get growth and strength, and mostly I live for strength. But then you have to make sure you get all those minerals in there so you don't sit there and cramp up. It made my job interesting for a little bit. I had to take 5 separate doses, which is just like a couple sprinkles in your hand, throw it in your mouth. And finally by 9 o'clock, all that had went away. So that's why I carry that in the bag. I'll later on probably show you what that looks like when I get to the gym later on today. But it is hump day. It is Wednesday. Woo! Alright. This is when you get over the hump and start looking towards Friday. As we all know, we work for the weekend. So I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm keeping it on the sunset because I reversed the camera. It is still so dark out there that you won't be able to see me anyway. So everybody remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise, hydration, salt, and just get in the gym and lift.